going to see stocks, bonds, FX, real estate, all the assets that are currently traded on legacy platforms, we're going to see move over to the digital asset space. And so our larger goal is to be a central trading venue really for all-to-all trading of assets.
Oh, so it's not just a cryptocurrency.
This is not just a cryptocurrency.
This is a way of using blockchain to do a broader trade.
So when we talk about
absolutely
bond trading becoming automated.
Absolutely, absolutely. And actually, one of the things here, we're not just bringing dark pools into blockchain and crypto. We're also bringing blockchain and crypto into the concept of a dark pool. So, you know, there's been some controversy around dark pools in the equity space. That the dark aspect of not showing your trades to the world is one thing, but there's also been darkness around what are the rules of this thing, and are the HFTs in there waiting to pounce on regular clients? So we're, bringing dark pools into the light, if you like, by using blockchain and crypto technology to create transparency in the way that you access liquidity, and creating transparency in the sort of the trade behavior, but still keeping the orders hidden.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher, and guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family. It is a very imperative time we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, guys, I want to thank those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Also, those who have bought the books, NWO and Crypto Teacher. Of course, guys, we're going to get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. Of course, right now we have Bitcoin flat. What happens Friday night? Of course, institutional investors come in. So institutional investors come in, and then, of course, they trade. A lot of times they move the market. Now, of course, we see the stock market got a lift up first thing in the morning, so that means that they pumped the market and dumped it again. So guys, we can clearly see this game is rigged. Same thing with stocks. Stocks took a little lift this morning and then took hit a leg down. So guys, now that we know that everything is rigged, we're going to get in the game, so therefore we can make money right along with them. So just like I said, institutional investors are in, just like the video that you listened to, alpha, dark pools. So guys, they can move the market and nobody can see it. Of course, we had R3 basically stating how they can give digital currencies to you and put a time limit on it, just like the movie. So guys, we have to be conscious that TV is nothing but a predictive programming for the future. So they can put a time limit on when you can spend this money. So guys, we have to wake up to this. Like I said, this is for cryptocurrencies are for control and for automation, robots. But getting over into Ethereum, basically you have a new platform, Ethereum, which is more centralized, which I think his name is Fiatjaf. He controls it all. So just imagine if he sells it, to the Federal Reserve, then of course, basically what happens is all centralized. They control all of it. So basically, of course, Ethereum was there to carry out, complex situations that Bitcoin couldn't. Of course, everything is a, smart contract. Now, we also had lawmakers talking about, of course, digital currency. And now we have it, starting on your local news. So that means that the masses are going to see this. So when your local news is start talking about digital currencies, we know what? They're ready to bring it to the masses. We had Congress produce another bill, another blockchain bill, advancing the Blockchain Act. So we know that, this whole system is going on blockchain, stocks, cryptos, and we can see the market is moving together. Stocks went down, cryptos went down. Same thing happened when we took that big plunge. Stocks took a big plunge, Bitcoin took a plunge right after. So it's moving in lockstep. Why? Because the Federal Reserve controls both. Now we had BitPay coming out with MasterCards inside the U.S. So that's big. So that's like I said. So therefore, customers are able to use it seamless. Remember, They don't want the average person learning how the system works. That's the whole purpose. Now, guys, don't forget Brian Brooks, the banking regulator inside the Trump administration that was with Coinbase, with the housing. So, guys, they're getting this regulation, that paperwork together. That's the reason why they moved him over there, to get out that legal regulations. Now, we had Mike Novogratz partnering up with ICE Bach. So, of course, if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. And we know Bach is taking all the information off of all these exchanges, guys. Don't forget about that. They're taking all this information, and then also they're working with the satellites. So, guys, I need for y'all to make sure that you're paying attention to where this crypto market is going. So, Skynet is definitely going to be real. Now, getting over to the market. Like I stated, the stock market took a lift up this morning and then went right back down. Guys, we are in the first induced government recession. We know the Fed did it, but the government shut this down. It's not like, how they normally do it, shrink the money system, all that good stuff. No, they shut the economy down. Now, we know the Fed was behind it because they had to do it. But the fact is, this is the first government-induced recession where they say, hey, you can't open anything up. So we know this C word was nothing but the Fed getting the economy together, also passing all these regulations to take your rights. So we have to get the masses awake. Please spread the channel to as many people as possible. Now, we also saw Asia take a stock market crash also. So we know the economy is global. And what happened, the C word was global. They shut the whole globe down, guys, off someone getting sick, which is amazing. Now we have Google Assistant that I did a video over that, so make sure you go watch that video. Google Assistant is now going to know who's talking in your house. So if your brother's talking, your sister, your mom, your dad, they're going to know who's talking. So it's going to tell you who's talking. So remember, everything is going to go to speech. So you're going to have less people writing. So it's a more dumbing down of America. Now we had J.C. Penney closing more stores. We know retail is going to take a monstrous hit, guys. Getting over stocks, I just want to do this quick tutorial really quick. Now we have Hertz. Let's take Hertz for example. Hertz took a left, claiming bankruptcy, took a left. Same thing with J.C. Penney, took a left. Guys, look at the volume. When you see that volume as high as these billion-dollar companies, we know what? They're putting in shorts, they're putting in calls. Even though you're shorting the stock, you still have to buy it. So they're buying contracts at 50 cents while you're buying the whole share. So don't forget, if you're inside, Robinhood, whatever app you use, don't forget you can buy contracts. That's cheaper. Now, of course, I'm just talking to your traders. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not trading advice. But it's a cheaper route for you to go instead of buying the actual shares. You can go in, do your contracts, and you come out cheaper that way, especially if you understand trading. But also look at the VIX, because the VIX is going to tell you, where the market is headed. So basically, if you see the VIX high, we know volatility. So we know the market is headed down because it sees something. But the fact is that the volume is a key point, especially when you're dealing with these pump and dump stocks that clearly have no value. They're done. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla is rising right now. Why, guys? Because the hedge fund guys are shorting it. They know what goes up must come down. They know Tesla is air. Same thing with Nikola. They're going to raise it up and then they're going to short it. So the same thing you must look at, but you have to get down to the fundamentals. That takes practice. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the book, Cryptoteacher NWO book. Basically, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Also, the chip stocks, banking, cobalt, gaming, the C word. Don't forget about those stocks, definitely. Everybody's sitting at home. Don't forget about those stocks. And of course, because everybody's sitting at home getting free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.